Empiezo los audios cantando de alguna manera, haciendo el subnormaloide. En fin, vamos a esperar a que cargue el juego y todo. Los audios cantando de alguna manera, haciendo el subnormaloide. En fin, vamos a esperar a que cargue el juego y todo. Los audios cantando de alguna manera, haciendo el subnormaloide. En fin, vamos a esperar a que cargue el juego y todo. Vale. Está ahí. Va estupendo. Vale. Maravilloso. Vale, pues vamos a empezar y vamos a ir directos a hacer el segundo contrato. Nos quedaba solo uno, si mal no recordáis. Y después de ese contrato vamos a hacer la última misión, la misión final del DLC, si no me equivoco. Ya hemos hecho las 3 millones de Olgert, si mal no recuerdo. Poco más había. A lo mejor hay algo más, me he columpiado. Pero vamos, yo tengo planeado de que por lo menos en una hora o en una hora y media esto se ha acabado. De verdad que lo único que hay es el... A ver. Abrimos. Pulsamos. Vale, está... florines, no sé qué, no sé cuántas. Ya está. ¡Wow! Menuda misión más complicada, joder. Es que... si no hubiera sido por Olgierd, podría haber hecho todos los contratos a ir directamente. Esta... La única misión secundaria que me queda es lo de las cartas de Went, que sí. Si no lo hizo mi pareja, que tiene 600 horas en el Went, yo no lo voy a hacer. Vale, y ahora... tenemos que ir al sitio... A ver, creo que es el sitio más cercano. Me encanta cuando Sardinilla hace este tipo de cosas. Vamos, Sardinilla. No sé qué has hecho, hija de puta. Puedes dejar de hacer esas putas locuras. Putas locuras sin ninguna razón de ser. Y vamos a... Joder, es que estoy escuchando la banda sonora de Ori and the Blind Forest y hay una puta pieza que es putamente maravillosa, que es del final. Obviamente no voy a decir de qué es, porque para mí hablar sobre la música no es un spoiler. Bueno, compañero, me da a mí que se metió usted cuando estaba todavía el cemento fresco y ahí se ha quedado, ¿no? A vivir con tomándose unas birrillas. Que ya son ganas, ya son ganas, ¿verdad, compañero? Habló el que está hundido hasta las trancas de cemento. Vamos a... ¿verdad?
Well, another freak.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Geralt! Over here!
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. My treat.
Y ya está. Ahora la pregunta es, ¿ha parado el tiempo o los ha parado ellos?
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Eso era un sprite, compañero. Te he pillado, ¿eh? Eso no era una mosca, eso era un dibujo de una mosca. ¿Quién eres?
Who are you really?
Gauntero Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
Y le metes en problemas.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That the oft-desired unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
Oh.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Ay, por favor. La verdad es que es bastante gracioso.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact,
Claro, es
you've
que he cumplido
almost
3
satisfied
cosas
your
imposibles
debt.
y las he
Was
hecho.
supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
Es una pena porque te voy a decir que la marca está súper chula.
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
¡Ah!
What the devil?
Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
Soy
I'm a
rápido.
witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside.
¡Ay, Gus! ¡Hola!
What's
Yo
the
sí que sí.
commotion?
Sí, claro, soy un guapetón. Sobre todo cuando no se me ve la cara.
Aye, got it. Hold there. Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Did you see?
The devil
Blood
walked a
literally
crooked
dropped
path,
dead.
his heart a full of fire.
Blind drunk he was. Maybe he fainted.
Esto da muchísimo asco, ¿verdad?
Goodness.
Además está lleno de mosquitas. Se muere un tipo, pero lo importante es la mosca en la sopa. Por supuesto. ¿No sabes de qué va esto?
Oh,
Por favor. Por supuesto, lo primero que hay que hacer es hablar con Sunny. Porque es bastante posible... Partida guardada.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steak.
Ahí
Shani,
está recogiendo las cosas porque se va.
Geralt, good thing you're here.
Y es posible que le saque alguna cosilla. Es posible que le saque algo de...
what happened? Somebody break in?
de
This?
cartas.
No, just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin
Qué
bound.
bien, qué bonito.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning.
Joder, qué
2
suerte.
soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say
Yes.
no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Ya, pero si te vas al frente y mueres... Es que ya le he dicho lo mismo a todas. ¡Ay, qué final! No sé... ¡No!
I understand.
Espérate.
Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
Never mentioned.
2 soldiers.
Oh,
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
se puede ir para atrás.
You take
Oh.
care of yourself.
Se supone que
Me too,
esta no
girl.
puede... Lo siento, spoiler, esta se supone... Viene del DLC, se supone que no puede estar en el final del juego. Pero bueno. Simplemente que lo sepáis. Que he ido a por todas. Fue a por Keira, fue a por Jennifer, fue a por Trish. He ido a por Sunny. Y no sé sinceramente qué tipo de final voy a tener. Porque en mi anterior partida solo fui a por Trish. Vamos, me lié con todas, pero solo fui a por Trish. Básicamente. Entonces, no sé si el juego tiene ramificaciones. El juego tiene 6 finales, creo. O 7, eso es una puta burrada. Sinceramente, no sé si van a descubrir que estamos juntos, que estoy juntos con todas y me van a mandar a la mierda y me voy a quedar solo, o voy a estar con todas, o voy a poder elegir, o van a elegir ellas por mí. No lo sé, pero tengo muchas ganas de verlo.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn
Luego
the
tiene
truth,
muchas
I'd need to
ramificaciones.
find someone who knows.
Muchas.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Pramathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everick met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor, where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
¿Por qué cazadores de magos?
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
Seguramente contra Gunther.
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Tenemos que ver a
Need
ese
to
profesor.
talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the academy. Doubt
Por
we'll get
cierto,
him
sí,
alone.
este juego, como tiene muchísimas
Guards never
cinemáticas,
stopped
estoy callado
me.
mucho
You
rato.
know that.
Pero bueno.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Vale, vamos a hacerlo opcional, pero por supuesto... Uy. Te he robado, Sunny, espero que me perdones. ¿Qué cojones? Sunny, espera.
What do you want?
So how are things at the academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Muy interesante, desde luego. Siempre que hablan, como no sé cómo de largo es el trayecto y ya me cortaron una vez, si mal no recuerdo, prefiero ir despacito y tal y cual hasta que terminen de hablar, porque quiero leerlo y escucharlo todo. No en vano se lo curraron, o sea, se lo curraron, quiero que no sea en vano. ¿Te imaginas que pudiera coger todos estos libros? Como en Skyrim, que puedes coger absolutamente todos. Luego hay 300 kilos de peso.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself
Puedes seguir siendo un
lucky man,
aventurero.
'cause if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right.
Dovahkiin.
But alone,
Dovahkiin.
which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Se lo,
Don't know.
lo estás diciendo
I'll
al lado
figure
de
something
esto,
out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Pues ahora tengo que entrar en los terrenos de la academia por el otro lado. Te tiran, te tiran. Tan, te tiran, pim pam pam bira pam.
What's an oddity like that doing here?
Long live the king.
Por supuesto que si hay aquí cosas, las voy a recoger. Hombre, solo faltaba. Están ahí de gratis, esperando a que las recoja yo. Y me voy a quedar ahí. Sin recoger. Coño, si hay bichetes. Uy, me han quitado un poquito de vida. Es igual que cuando estaba peleando contra Olgierd. Bueno, a lo mejor en algún momento se digna Geralt a girar el objetivo y decir, coño, a lo mejor tengo que pelear contra el que está detrás de mí y no disparar al aire.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line.
Bien, no puedo coger absolutamente nada, porque claro, no he podido coger lo de los
Where'd
anegados.
you get the rope?
Menos mal.
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet talk them.
Been a huge help
Seguro que va
already,
todo
Shani.
perfecto.
Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Eso es importante, tengo que ir a verla antes, ¿eh? Vale, ya he entrado.
Giving me no choice.
No es por nada, pero... No es por nada, pero me estaban dando tremenda paliza. Que no tengo lo de curar. Vale. Uy, por Dios, ¿qué me está pasando? Estoy súper incómodo. ¿Qué cojones? Vale, a ver. Me lo voy a tomar un poquito más en serio, ¿eh? Que estoy aquí diciendo, es que ya me he pasado a Olgierd, pues lo demás es fácil. No, vamos a ver, vamos a jugar en condiciones. Primero me voy a cargar, me voy a curar y ahora voy a ir cargando a estos uno a uno. Se me da muy bien el sigilo. Es muy fácil, el sigilo es muy fácil. Te cargas a todos y ya nadie te puede decir que... No sé qué coño acaba de pasar, pero ha dado mucho miedo. Durante un momento me he convertido en un Geralt sin pelo. Siempre mola por ahí ver una mano suelta. Vamos a... Por supuesto que... Bueno. Yo creo que ya he saqueado bastante bien. La diferencia es que yo si quiero ahora puedo entrar desde ahí, ¿no? Pues la puedo hacer así... En plan... Quizá no ha sido la mejor idea.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe.
Ah, pues sí, es que resulta que era la forma de subir. Y yo diciendo, no, no, es imposible, no. Uy. Ante la duda, primero se saquea. Porque nunca sabes cuándo vas a salir de la casa sin poder evitarlo.
Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons, dusty as they come.
La llave menor. La esencia del mal es causar sufrimiento, mas existen muchas variedades de sufrimiento, desde el dolor físico común pasando por el tormento enrarecido de la psique, hasta las heridas profundas infligidas al alma. Entonces, ¿de dónde surge el mal? ¿Aparece por voluntad propia o tan solo se extiende cuando se dan las condiciones adecuadas? Y por último, la cuestión más importante, ¿cómo se puede derrotar al mal? Muchos creen que el mal siempre ha existido, pero nadie recuerda una época en la que no estuviera presente. ¿Pero eso es prueba suficiente? Me atrevería a ponerlo en duda, puesto que soy una investigadora y la razón de ser de la investigación es cuestionarse todas las hipótesis hasta que hayan sido rigurosamente demostradas. La aparición del mal está estrechamente ligada a la existencia del bien, es su opuesto y su antítesis. El bien sin el mal no tiene dimensiones y por tanto es imperceptible. Así pues, el mal es una parte integral de nuestras vidas. El mal tiene muchas caras y aparece de distintas formas. Una de ellas lleva una máscara de carne. El mal encarnado en hombre viaja por el mundo, sembrando muerte y sufrimiento. Este tipo de mal es astuto y difícil de discernir. Normalmente solo se detecta su presencia cuando ya es demasiado tarde. En mis indagaciones académicas a través de mitos y leyendas de un gran número de culturas, me he topado con varias descripciones de cierto individuo que guardan una similitud llamativa. No me refiero a la existencia exterior o al nombre de este individuo, sino a su modus operandi. Este mal actúa a través del engaño, tentando al principio con una oferta suculenta de apariencia. No obstante, el precio a pagar por este objeto de deseo es enorme y no reembolsable. Y lo prometido a menudo incluye horribles anzuelos y trampas engañosas. Guardaos pues de cualquiera que os prometa lo imposible, ya que eso solo puede conseguirse a través de las maquinaciones del mal. Bueno, examina.
No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream. Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks
es un
like.
Triskel. Preparémonos.
Franco, is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How do you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
¿Qué demonio?
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Estás aquí como prisionero.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
He venido
Came
solo a
here because
matar.
I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years, in many cultures, under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims, and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Joder.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive. Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Ooh.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating me.
Se
I
ha
was
ido.
blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Ooh.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry
este
their
tipo de
daughter
cosas
to
ya
a nobody.
las descubrimos
Olgierd
hace
wished to
un
elope.
tiempo
The
ya.
further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A
Una
man
bruja errante,
who
capaz
would
que era
grant
él.
any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris. His fortune restored.
O sea que Vladimir quiere un montón a Olgierd y Olgierd decidió matarle.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable. But play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Joder.
Why was Ol geared out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want.
Wow.
All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Entonces podríamos suponer que sí.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Ha salido del este, ha salido. Y murió. Total, ya puedo entrar por la casa principal, claro. Y antes de reunirme, recordemos que tengo que ir antes a la casa de Sunny, ¿eh? Bueno, claro, vamos por la puerta principal, ¿no? Ok. Estaba clarísimo que teníamos que volver por donde hemos venido. Claro está. Vale. Y ya, ahora sí que sí, vamos a terminar. Uy. Ah. Mi cuello, ¿qué cojones? Ay, por cierto, me acabo de dar cuenta que tengo que tomarme ahora un naproxeno. Así que uy. Se me ha caído. ¿Esto estaba aquí así?
Fuck.
¿Dónde era? ¿Dónde estaba la casa de Sunny? Que no me acuerdo.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel. Wilkhan's best disease. Defeat isn't a desertion.
¿Dónde estaba la casa de Sunny?
Long live, etc.
Esta no era, claro. ¿Dónde estoy? Ah, pues estará aquí en la puerta occidental.
Long live Radovid.
Que sí. Larga vida ese hijo puta. Ah, no, que me le cargué. ¡Ah! ¿Era aquí?
Winds howling.
No. ¿Dónde está la casa de mierda? ¿Dónde estaba la casa de Sunny? Que estoy completamente perdido ahora. Yo pensaba que era esta, pero... Voy a mirarlo en un momento. Aquí. Coño. Eso es. Guardamos, que esto es lo importante. Ver a Sunny una última vez.
Yes, Geralt.
Primero la partida de Gwen.
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to
Por
do come
supuesto.
evening when one's
Termino
among
la partida
soldiers?
y voy a tomarme el bicho.
Come on, let's lay them out.
Niebla penetrante. Qué buena niebla. Seguramente sea la mejor. Vale, ¿eres Coyatel? ¡Oh! Ha salido muy buena mano. Vale, a ver. Mueve las unidades ágiles a la vida para más. Vale. Eso estaba claro. O sea, ahora esta partida va a ser así. En plan de recuperar mucha mierda. Joder, no me ha dado tiempo. Bueno, da igual, no pasa nada. Bonito. La verdad es que esto pide a gritos hacer esto. Y te cargas 20 puntazos de un golpe. si me hubiera esperado... Ay, pues si me dieran a Olgierd, estaría súper chulo, la verdad. Me voy a quedar sin... Es que ya ves, los tres, los tres. Hemos utilizado los tres. $19. Y 20, 39. 39... Sí, vamos a hacer así. Y ya está. Él ahora Sunny tiene 7 cartas, me tiene que ganar. Y yo le puedo asustar metiéndole 40 puntos de golpe, que no me va a poder quitar ni con quemadura ni con nada. Así que ella no puede pasar, así que va a tener que utilizar toda su artillería. Eso, va a tener que sacar todas sus cartas tochas ahora. Estaba clarísimo. Uh-huh. 60. 71. Va a tener que recuperar. Eso es. Y yo ahora voy a pasar. Bueno, espérate, no. Voy a hacer así. A ver qué es lo que hace, ¿vale? Porque va a tener que hacer... Y ahora ya sí que voy a pasar. Con las 3 cartas me puede ganar. No creo que vaya a haber ningún problema. Está claro. Pero ahora tiene una carta. Tiene... Joder, le ha dado para sacar a todo, ¿eh? Joder, menos mal que... Vale, voy a protegerme de quemaduras, por si acaso. Ya está, he ganado. Ya está, no necesito más. Me quedo con 2 cartas para por si acaso hubiera una ronda secreta más. Pero así es como se juega.
Oh, you're good. So good, I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious.
Vale, ahora voy a ir a tomarme la mierda esta y ya está.
Likely. But here. I dare say a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
Olgierd. Vale, pues dadme un momento. Vale. Ya estoy aquí.
Finally, some time to talk. Tell me where you've been, what you've done since you left Vizima.
After our paths diverged? Well, the peace was brief, but I used it well. Went back to Oxenfurt, completed my doctorate, then I believe I did time in every field hospital and medic's tent north of the Yaruga.
Never could stand to be idle.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to live 150 years. My time's much shorter, so I try to use every bit wisely.
Always did know what you wanted.
True. Nothing's changed in that sense.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
Yes. I decided you're incredibly sweet, but...
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time?
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
See you later.
Pues ahora ya sí, hemos acabado todo lo relacionado con Sunny. Vamos directos. No me gusta.
Greetings, Mark.
Got a razor.
Medio suelto. Uno.
So long.
Este es mi Geralt. Este es mi Geralt. Coño. El de antes era Olgierd. No Geralt. Vamos. Directos. Desde aquí mismo. Desde el otro lado era más rápido, pero da igual. ¿Puedes por favor llamar a Sardinilla? ¿Hola? ¿Hola? ¿Qué tal si llamas? Bueno, Sardinilla ha decidido que no es necesario. Perdón, que no es necesaria, es una yegua. Pero Sardinilla ha dicho, vete a la puta mierda, que no te quiero ver más. Vamos a guardar. Con Olgierd en el templo. Son setas. Por supuesto me voy a tomar. ¿No es aquí? Ah, es dentro. Pues espérate. Es fuera, es arriba. Pero vamos a ver. No, no era arriba. ¿Te aclaras, minimapa de mierda? A veces no puedo con el juego, ¿eh? Como no sé... Sí, voy a tener que hacer otra pelea contra vos, pero quiero ir preparado. Vale. Aquí hay una cosa que hay que recordar que es muy importante.
Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Tu corazón ha dejado de ser de piedra, compañero.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's great. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What?
Oh.
No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Horse. You cheated me.
I never cheat.
Vale, aquí voy a decidir ayudarle, ¿vale? Que es exactamente lo que hice la otra vez.
Do
Si
not
no te
interfere,
inmiscuyes...
Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible.
Si lo dejáis hacer de las suyas, te concede algún deseíto de mierda, pero...
Very well.
No mola, realmente lo bueno es esto. Entonces, quiero hacerlo así y ya está. Creo que de aquí a 2 minutos, o perdón, a 10-15 minutos,
You wish to play?
habremos terminado.
So let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright.
Peligro.
Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
A ver, repítelo otra vez porque no me acuerdo de
Didn't
esto.
quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by
Esto es lo que no
some
pillo.
am shunned and disdained.
El peligro, la muerte, la vida.
Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin.
Espejo.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
Un espejo.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
¿Qué cojones? Estoy yendo sin prisa, ¿vale? O sea, si encuentro algo bien, si no, repito. Lo bueno de jugar a un juego, que tiene vidas infinitas.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Something that repeats all I do? Maybe an echo? Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Estoy mirando sin prisa porque no me importa repetirlo.
Don't leave me here. Help me.
¿Quién ha dicho eso?
Help! Geralt, save me.
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
I can't believe you fell for that.
Oh. No hay tanto tiempo como pensaba, ¿eh? Voy a correr un momento en plan rápido. Ya sabes que estoy yendo sin prisa, ¿no? ¿Qué cojones? No sé si en algún momento... Estoy completamente perdido, ¿eh? Yo recordaba que si buscabas bien te encontrabas algo tocho, algo bonito. Pero esta vez no lo he encontrado, la verdad.
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Children and young folk like swings. Could be scary to old folk too. Doesn't fit the other verses though. To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane. But no blow can harm me, cause me pain. What could that be?
De momento no me he encontrado nada, así que para repetir... Al repetir, vamos directos y ya está. No he conseguido encontrar...
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking? Through howling wind...
Ahí está.
Pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
Sí, pero ya me da exactamente lo mismo. Porque voy para allá. Nos va a tocar repetir seguramente, pero...
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Remember, you can always give up. As I see it, you will never...
Ahora mismo. A ver, mátame. Matadme. Pero no tengo tiempo.
A family tomb. To all I appertain, by some am shunned and disdained. Could be family, I guess. Wouldn't match much else in the riddle, though.
Repeat the riddle.
Te has quedado.
Game over.
Y ya está. Vale, eso es lo que ha pasado. Quiero esta vez ir rápido, porque ahora ya sé dónde está la espada. Que... Eso es lo que estaba buscando, básicamente. Sabía que había algo que podías encontrar. Pero pensaba que habría más cosas. La última vez encontré la espada, pero pensaba que habría más cosas esta vez. Así que bueno, vamos rapidito.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember,
Vamos directos.
You must find me before time runs out.
¡Eh! Vamos directos, sin mirar.
Don't leave me here. Help me.
Recuerda, esto quita tiempo. Y no... ¿Por dónde era la otra? Por aquí.
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking?
No se puede
Through
guardar.
howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
No te preocupes, compañero. Yo juraría que no lo estoy haciendo muy mal. Vamos directos a...
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly.
Vamos.
As I see it, you will never
Ya está.
Repeat the riddle.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too.
¿Será tan obvio como haber puesto un espejo? A ver, no creo que sea momento de robar.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Vale, esto es una cosa importante.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
Esto es una cosa importante porque aquí hay que recordar una cosa que dijo el señor
So you say, yet I wait and wait.
Joder, el puto demonio, el perro, que había que mirar el espejo que no se puede romper.
Point for me.
There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back. Rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here.
Había que buscar el espejo que no se puede romper. Y el único espejo que no se puede romper es el que está en el agua.
Gotcha. Be gone. You've lost.
Aquí parece que te la has cargado. No creo que te la hayas cargado. Creo que simplemente, pues, has ganado. Y como tal...
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
¿Por qué no me cuentas?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern.
Ah, yo pensaba que eso era
not even those
una marca de Olga.
And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
Vivió como si no hubiera un mañana.
The Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about
el
him
tío no
anymore.
era malo, o sea,
You're
se
safe
hizo malo al
and
no
free.
sentir una mierda. Y no
I
deseó
thank
ser así.
you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now.
Por eso se comportaba de aquella manera.
Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Aquí.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness,
Mejor que nada,
and defeat. My life is a ruin.
Mi vida está arruinada. No te preocupes, todo irá bien, cierto, no te envidio. O sea... Venga, vamos a poner...
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly,
Ahí
this
está,
time.
hombre.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher.
Hombre.
I have something for you.
Hombre.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
¿Durante cuánto tiempo?
Thank you.
Seguramente ya ni lo use. Nivel 38.
Sorry.
Puedo sacar.
You needn't be.
Iris.
I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Good luck to you, tú. Ah, good luck to you too. Claro. Buena suerte a ti también. El final del DLC. Ahí está, por supuesto. The Witcher. Extension Pack. Hearts of Stone. Ah, mira. No puse la S. Corazones de piedra. Y bueno, estos parecen ser los créditos del anterior juego. Así que realmente no cambian nada. Escape. Omitir. Y efectivamente... Quien siembra vientos, recoge tempestades. Guardamos la partida. Y lo siguiente que hay es el DLC que más me gusta. O sea que aquí vamos a estar bastante tiempo y además es más largo. Si con este hemos estado unos 10 episodios, es posible que aquí estemos 20 o 25. De todas maneras, es muy posible que el próximo episodio que hagamos sea de lectura. Porque tengo bastantes cosas que leer, sobre todo de mí. Y de los personajes y tal, que hay cosas incluso de la... Joder, le cuesta cargar, ¿eh? Le cuesta cargar de todo lo que está completado. Mira esto. Y de fracaso, solo una. Menos mal. Menos mal que solo ha sido una. Y porque fue. Podría perfectamente no haberla hecho. O sea, perfectamente. Si lo hubiera hecho en su momento, tendría 0 fallidas. Que realmente era mi plan. Pero ya sabéis, esta misión salió como fracasada como 5 horas después de el último momento en el que yo podía hacerlo. Yo puedo retroceder media hora, pero no voy a retroceder 4 episodios para hacer una misión que realmente además era solamente saquear una casa, ni siquiera tenía nada interesante. Bueno, pues lo dejamos ya aquí en el próximo episodio. Voy a mirar si hay algo por saquear, por supuesto. Hay cosas por saquear y hay que saquear. No todos los días venimos aquí, entonces saqueamos y lo dejamos. ¡Woo! Que te caes. Vamos a mirar qué es lo que hemos conseguido. La espada esta es maravillosa. Iris es de acero y es de cuando el arma se recarga de energía durante el combate. Cuando se vuelve de color rojo, el ataque potente libera esta energía de forma de un golpe con fuerza adicional, aunque el atacante perderá parte de su vitalidad. Pues yo no vi que Olgierd perdiera su vitalidad cuando atacaba de rojo, ¿eh? Es una espada bastante buena, pero creo que me voy a quedar todavía con esta, al menos durante un tiempecillo. Luego seguramente ya sí que vaya a tener que cambiarlas, ¿eh? La viperina de puta... Una puta barbaridad, ¿eh? Esta... Nada, esta es cutrísima, cutrísima. Y de aquí nada más por leer. Sí, tengo un libro por leer. El diario y por supuesto lo leeremos. Así que pues nada, lo dejamos aquí y nos vemos en el próximo episodio. ¡Chao!